Greetings to all students. My name is Rajendra Kulkarni. I am the CEO, Chief Evolution Officer of Wiser Life Transformation Center. Wiser Life Transformation Center and We School, with their joint endeavors, are bringing to you variety of new topics in the video lecture format, which are very helpful for making one's life better and better. These are the topics which are not academically included in your syllabus, but these are the topics which are going to enhance the quality of your life, will make it really better. With this kind of attitude in our mind, with this kind of concept in our mind, We School and Wiser Life Transformation Center are bringing to you another topic today, which is visualization for success. Visualization for success is a beautiful topic which is going to give you, or which is going to open new doors, new avenues for success in the life. Visualization is one of the techniques that we are going to learn how to apply that in our day-to-day life, so that our life can be made more successful. Whatever goals we are having in our life, whether they are personal goals or they are business goals or they are social life goals, these goals require some kind of push, some kind of fire behind it, so that these goals can be achieved very properly, very successfully, and we will be able to do that with the technique of visualization. What is the concept of visualization is something that we will understand before we go further into the real topic. The concept of visualization. See, the word visualization contains the hidden word vision. It has got something to do with our vision. We have to envision something, we have to see something, and we have to make use of what we see in our day-to-day life for manifesting what we really want to achieve. Manifestation means bringing something into reality. We all have dreams. Do you agree? We all have dreams. We all have goals. And if one doesn't have, one better has. A life without goal is meaningless. It is charting the course in the sea voyage, and we do not know where the boat is going. Whether it is going to collide on a rock or whether it is really going to complete its journey, we are not aware because we do not have the goals. So better to have the goals, better to set the goals, and better to manifest those goals into reality. We are going to learn this visualization, use of our own vision, use of our own mental vision for the sake of bringing our goals into reality. Visualization is a process, it is a technique which is not physical. Although it requires some physical efforts, it is basically a mental technique. It is a mental technique that uses the imagination to make dreams and goals come true. At this juncture, let us understand some difference which is there between the words imagination and visualization. Imagination is a term we use when we do not know something, we are not aware of something, and we are trying to think about that thing. That is called imagination. And visualization is that which is known to me, known to all of us. We are just trying to bring it within the purview of our vision, within the purview of our sight, physical sight or mental sight, and are going to see it once again. So imagination is a process where it is a journey towards unknown, seeing something unknown and trying to figure out how that could be. For example, if I ask you to close your eyes and if I ask you to imagine you are on the Mars planet and you are watching some mountains, stones, craters, etc. on Mars. If you have never visited any scientific magazine, scientific website, or if you have not seen any film on Mars on National Geographic or some such channels, and as naturally you have not visited Mars also, of course, then whatever you will be trying to see, trying to figure out the stones, mountains, craters, etc. on the Mars is nothing but pure imagination. And if I ask you to close your eyes and just figure out your own living room of the house, where is the television kept, where is the sofa arranged, how are the curtains, what is the color of your curtains, you can immediately see that because you are already aware about it, and it is just a matter of seeing it once again, and that too with the mental vision. So whatever is known, when we see that, we call it visualization, and whatever is not known and yet we try to see that or try to figure it out, then we call it as visualization. Am I clear on this visualization and imagination so far? These are very important terminologies because unless you know imagination, you can't make a proper use of visualization for the purpose of achieving success. Now, if the mental technique which uses the imagination to bring the dreams and goals into reality is visualization, then we will make use of this technique, understand this technique throughout in this lecture. It is a powerful technique to manifest anything that you desire. I mean anything that you desire. Anything is virtually anything. You can actually manifest a house, a dream house. You can actually manifest a dream car. You actually manifest marks in your examination. You can actually manifest furniture. You can manifest foreign trips, a trip abroad at exquisite places that you have never visited so far. You can actually manifest it provided you seriously understand the topic well and you practice it so much so and keep practicing it till you actually achieve the goal. Let us see how it goes further. What can you achieve by this exercise of manifestation? Through the art of visualization. You can achieve the success in general, success in any area of your life, that is by success in general. You can achieve love, happiness, health, satisfying relationships, self-expression, job, car, examination marks, performance in exam, success in the exam, peace and harmony in life, and much more. You name it and you can imagine that. You name it and you can visualize that. And that the technique which I am going to teach you now, if you employ that strategy, if you use that technique, you will be able to achieve it, provided again you practice. What are the basic concepts behind the visualization process or the process of manifestation of success through visualization? The basic concepts are: everything around you is there because you think so. Please understand this premise very clearly. This whole world is supposed to be nothing but matter and energy. And more so energy than the matter. Whatever is seemingly a matter, whatever is seemingly a solid object, inside that, if I look at it through the electron microscope, then I will find the movement of molecules. If I go further, atoms. If I go further, the protons, neutrons, neutrinos and whatnot. And if I still go further, all that is nothing but in energy form. So this table that you are occupying, this chair that you are sitting on, everything in this room of this class, all is seemingly solid, but ultimately, end of it, it is nothing but an energy. And all this exists because it is somewhere there in our thought that it is so. Little difficult to understand because it is a concept taken from metaphysics and not physics. Metaphysics, understand the term metaphysics. Meta means beyond. Physics is a common name for known science. So whatever is metaphysics, whatever is beyond physics, whatever is beyond the known science, but which is nothing but a science, just because it is not proven into the laboratory doesn't make it non-science, as some people say so skeptically. It is a thing to be believed in. And the beliefs, etc., all come from our thought level. So whatever is around us is there because we think so. This is what we term as the reality of our life. This is what we term as a realistic world. This is what we term as the world around us, which is in a way nothing but an energy. So whatever we think is existing around us is there because we think so, and it is indirectly, it is in a way, it is our creation. Because we think it is there, and that is why whatever is created is because of our thoughts. So if we can create it, it also means we can recreate it. Now let us understand how this concept of manifestation of success through visualization actually goes. This is a creation process, and in this creation process, as the diagram tells us, there are thoughts, and thoughts create actions, and actions create results. So thoughts, as we discussed, are the prime thing, are the first thing that we are actually working on. I just now said that all the world around us, so-called real world around us, is there because we think so. So everything begins at the thought level, right? So thoughts create actions, and actions create results. As our thoughts go, for every action, if you just look at the practical life, in the practical life, what happens is, I am giving this lecture to you, there are some thoughts going on in my mind. According to those thoughts, they are getting translated into, or they are getting codified into some kind of language called as English. I am using the words from that language to reach you as per my thoughts. So my lecture, my talking to you is an action which is essential for my thoughts to reach you. And as I take the action, the result is that you are listening to my lecture, you are getting my thoughts. So my thoughts have to be going through some kind of action, and that action is necessarily going to give some kind of results. Same thing holds good for good results or bad results. Even for good results, even for bad results, in any case, the thought is the first thing. There has to be some kind of action on that, and then there has to be some kind of result arising out of that. If this is a basic of creation process which is easily understandable, let me move on to the manifestation process. The manifestation process goes like this. Just like the previous slide, thoughts create actions, actions create results. Then, like I said, if I can create, then I can also recreate. Here it is a recreation. When I am using the manifestation process, it is nothing but a recreation. Here I am using the desired thoughts. Thoughts which I deliberately change, alter as per my desire, and I use those desired thoughts for the desired actions. When these desired thoughts go through the desired actions, we get the desired results. So for getting the desired results, first I have to work on my thoughts, alter them in such a manner, actions have to be done in such a manner, the thoughts have to go in such kind of actions that my results are as I desired. This is a manifestation process. Now, this is a very beautiful, simple and very powerful diagram. This picture, this diagram tells us how to actually manifest, where to manifest those new thoughts, where to create, recreate and employ the new actions for the desired results. Here it tells us that body relaxation plus the mind relaxation is together giving out us an entry to our own subconscious mind for the purpose of rescripting our thoughts. If this diagram is understood broadly, let us also understand it means the recreation, the manifestation process cannot happen at a conscious level. Elsewhere on this VTube, amongst other of my video lectures, there is also another lecture already uploaded which is on the power of subconscious mind. Please visit that if you have not done, so that you will understand this concept, why I am telling it here. And broadly, just to recapitulate from that, I will just give you a briefest idea on this so that you will understand it here. That human mind has got basically conscious mind and subconscious mind. Conscious mind deals basically with the calculative aspects of life, the logical aspects of life, and the subconscious mind is a storehouse of all the previous memories. The previous memories from the current life, and as the metaphysics accepts that concept of past life, all the previous memories of past life also. So subconscious mind contains the previous memories of current life and the previous memories of past lives that we have had on this Mother Earth so far. When something new comes into the conscious mind, before it enters into the subconscious mind, there is something called as a critical filter which may or may not allow something to enter into the subconscious mind. That thing which allows or does not allow is called as critical filter. And critical filter takes a call whether to allow or not depending on how important it is, because it has got logic and calculations behind it to empower that. So how important it is, and to decide how important it is, it will try to map up that kind of situation, those kind of probable results with all those things that we have had seen earlier and which is stored into the subconscious mind as a form of memory. When this memory mapping happens, then the conscious mind can take a decision whether to allow it or not to allow it. Right? But that subconscious level is the one where recreation happens, where the thoughts can be deliberately altered. It is an art of deliberate creation that we are talking about, and that can happen only at the subconscious level. And for reaching that subconscious level, we have to do the body relaxation, we have to go through the mind relaxation. So the body relaxation and mind relaxation together will take us to the subconscious level. We are actually going to perform it here in now. Within a short time, I am actually going to take you through that exercise with your eyes closed. I want you to go through that exercise. I want you to experience that feeling of going into subconscious. You can revisit this lecture for noting down my points later on how to go into that level. But first I want you to go actually take an experience, how it feels to be at a subconscious level. What does it mean like body relaxation? I am not going to take a very deeper level of relaxation process. I am not going to give here a very hypnotic trance kind of experience because it is not the subject now. But I am definitely going to give you some experience of body relaxation, some experience of mind relaxation, and how we enter into the subconscious mind for the purpose of rescripting our thoughts. So, before going for that exercise, let us understand the visualization process now, which is actually the exercise. So, visualization process is, if this first sector is not really clear because of the lightest color, let me read it for you. It is mind body relaxation. Mind body relaxation. The color is kept deliberately light because I wanted to show the progressive colors here in this chart, going from very light towards very dark. That is a progressive part. That is why I have maintained it that way. If it is not clear, please understand this is nothing but mind body relaxation. So when there is a mind body relaxation, we go into the known area of visualization. So in that exercise, I will tell you to visualize something that you already know about. Then I am going to ask you to imagine some new area, new goal that you want to work upon. Then I am going to ask you to visualize that new area. So how we are going progressively from mind and body relaxation step to the known area visualization, to the new area imagination, to the new area visualization, and with this throughout process, end point is success of the goal, achievement of the goal, right? So these are the steps. I will read it out for you so that next time when you revisit this lecture, you can actually see it again, note down the points for your day-to-day benefits. Firstly, I want you to close your eyes and experience this till I ask you to open them again. Are you all ready for this? Let's take the exercise now. Close your eyes. Take 3 deep breaths. Three deep breaths. Focus your attention now on the breathing for a while. Breathe very naturally. No deliberate breathing styles. No fast breathing. No deliberate slow breathing. Breathe naturally. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. With each incoming breath count, now start counting backwards from 10 to 1. Breathe in, breathe out. 10. Breathe in, breathe out. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Very good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your eyes closed. You will feel yourself, all your thoughts will slowly start disappearing. You are just breathing, focusing on your breath, slowly and rhythmically. This is your personal level. The level of mind that you have reached now is your personal level. Now imagine a room from your home. Visualize that room. Feel the furniture in the room. Feel the texture of the upholstery. Feel the texture of the furniture. Go and touch mentally the curtains of your home. Feel the texture. Mentally see the colors of your curtains, upholstery, color of the wall. Go to the basin or sink. Mentally open the tap. As the water flows, mentally wash your hands. Feel the touch of water. Feel the coldness of water. Close the tap mentally. Wipe your hands with some napkin which is there around. Mentally come back, roam around in that room. See yourself completely in that room. You are here with me, yet you are able to see yourself as a third person in your own room of the house. See yourself moving in that room. Mentally open the fridge. Get the cold feel coming out of it, cold air coming out of it. Feel that air. Close your eyes. Keep your eyes closed only. Keep your eyes closed and continue feeling the touch, smell, color of everything in the room. This is your first exercise of visualization, where you've imagined that room. Now that you knew that it is your room of the house, you have started visualizing. You have mentally started revisiting as a third person. You are observing, but you are visiting that furniture, everything in that room. Now that you have understood what a subconscious level is, how to visualize mentally all the things, how to feel them, how to feel the touch, how to see the colors, how to feel the texture. Now come out slowly. Start counting. For coming out of this state into the normal conscious state, start counting 1 to 5. Each time you want to go in, you will be focusing on your breath, and with each breath coming and going out, you will be counting 10 and then backwards towards 1. And when your exercise is complete, each time you want to come out into the conscious state, normal state, you are counting 1 to 5. Start counting 1. By 5, your eyes will be wide open. You will be feeling very fresh and energetic, better than before. Start counting 1, 2, 3, coming out now, 4, at 5, eyes wide open, feeling very fresh and refreshed, feeling much better than before, 5. This was your first visualization. How was that? Beautiful, isn't it? Practice this kind of visualization for at least 7 days. Get used to this kind of exercise. Keep watching the same room again and again for a couple of days. Then you may change the room. Then keep watching that again and again for another couple of days. And 7-8 days hence, you will be actually used to doing the visualization normally. This is your known area visualization process. Now, when you practice this mentally again and again, you have to remember that you have to see yourself in that room all the time. Always see the picture in color. Now we are coming to success visualization steps. Now that you have come to the state of mind body relaxation to a known area visualization, we are going to a new area of imagining and visualizing on the new area. The new area will be nothing but your goals. It is your goals that you are going to set. It is the goals that you are going to work upon. Let us take, for example, as a student, you want to score better marks in your ensuing examination. Probably there are some difficulties because you are doing this course maybe by distance education method. Am I right? In that case, you may be having some difficulties in getting leave for the examination. Or maybe you are not getting peace of mind in the home when you are about to study. Before we go further into this, I want you to do a very small exercise. Take pen and paper, jot down what are the possible difficulties for me when I start studying, when I start preparing for the examination. Keep it aside as a difficulty section of this exercise or problem section of this exercise. Take another sheet and write on that what is your goal that you want to achieve by this kind of exercise that I am teaching you. Make it a broad goal. What is that I want to achieve through visualization for success process taught by Mr. Rajendra Kulkarni? If it is really effective, what is that I want to achieve? Write it down. If you want to further break it down into details, make small a, small b, small c and break it into details. What exactly you want to achieve? I suggest you take one goal at a time. Don't mix too many goals and don't mix up too many thoughts into this process. Because subconscious mind doesn't have its own logical thinking. Do not confuse that subconscious mind of yours. Take one goal at a time and more than one problems may be but associated with that one goal only. Am I clear on this? Right. Now, let us go further. Set your goals consciously, which I just spoke about. Visualize the goal actually happening. Now, what is to be done is, next time you are going to do the body relaxation as taught, mind relaxation as taught by counting 10 to 1 and going to that very deeper state of mind. And there you are going to visualize your goal. I will suggest have a mental video picture of that. Sit on a chair, see a screen, just like this slides are seen by you. See the screen and on the slide, see a mental video, an imagined video where you yourself are talking about your own goals. These are my goals. These are my goals. This is what I want to achieve. And also tell yourself in that video, watch yourself in that video, you are the hero, you are the heroine of that movie, mental movie, and you are telling yourself, this is my goal and these are my difficulties. Then imagine moving that movie out of that screen, remove that, close that, have another video mentally and see yourself having actually overcome each problem or each difficulty that you have written down, which you have seen in the earlier movie. There will be ways to tackle those difficulties. Now you will ask me a question, whether those solutions to those difficulties are possible in reality, whether my boss will really appreciate my learning this course and will really appreciate my appearing for the exams and will really grant me the leave. Actually, he is not of the type to grant me leave so easily. If you think so, do not go into the non-possibilities. Your life is being scripted by you. So, I suggest see all the possibilities as realities. Nothing is impossible to happen. With that mindset, with that belief system, only you can visualize and achieve success. So imagine the problems and imagine the solutions also. Say that these solutions are possible, apply those solutions, see them actually happening, all the problems getting diluted, resolved, and also see the video, in that mental video, you achieving that goal. What is important is not only seeing yourself achieving that goal, but also celebrating that success. You have to celebrate that success. You have to create that mental image in your mind that there is a success which is like this. There is something called as achievement which is like this. There is some kind of celebration for that success of yours which is like this. So I would like you to script how you want to celebrate your success also. And celebrate it in that mental video just like that. Don't, again I warn you, don't think also whether that kind of celebration is possible in reality or not. You want to celebrate it? You want to celebrate it that way? Then it is possible. In that mental video, everything under the sun is possible. Everything in the universe is possible. See yourself celebrating in that manner. Now, what is then the end of it? I want you to see that same goal, same kind of difficulties. Maybe you can add a couple of difficulties if they come up as you think more and more in the day. Jot it down, note it down in the journal, make a special journal for that and use those difficulties, find out solutions for that. Possibility, as I said, always is there. And then see yourself in that video with those problems and difficulties resolved, with those possible solutions, and see yourself actually achieving that goal. As I said, do not mix up too many goals. If you take one goal at a time with difficulties, solutions, etc., all related to that, complete video of that success, of that achievement of goal, and complete celebration of that achievement. Next time you want to work on some other goal, do the whole exercise once again separately. So in the same exercise, don't jumble up yourself, don't jumble your own subconscious mind by putting too much. So this process is all narrated here, already given here, which you can read out. So set your goals consciously, visualize the goals actually happening. I'm just reading it for the sake of, bringing it into the nutshell. Visualize the possible steps and problems, steps of achievement and problems that can come in the process of achievement. Visualize the solutions to problems, visualize planned action steps taken, and finally visualize successful goal achievement. The important tips into the whole process that we have been learning so far: your goals need to be very specific. I repeat, your goals need to be very specific. Visualization in a video format. Please do the visualization as I told you just now in a video format. Static things do not get imprinted fast. Friends, please note down that the language of the brain is pictures. If you can add colors to it, if you can add motion into it, if you can actually make it in a film, in like a video format, so far so better. So visualize in a video format. If you cannot see things, why have I written that into the slide if you cannot see things? Friends, there are some people who actually can see things even when their eyes are closed. While there are people who cannot see things, they say, no, I can see only darkness, I can't see anything. For them, for such of my friends, I am telling you here, that if you can't see the things, you can actually feel them at least. You can see them at least. You can sense them at least. So if you can't see them, feel them. You can sense them. Forget even seeing, sensing, feeling. You can at least think about them. Right? All those things are nothing but different ways that you can tackle these things in your subconscious level. So if you can't see things, feeling, sensing, thinking is okay. Just get the real feel of sense. It is like daydreaming. Eyes closed, seeing the things, feeling the things, sensing the things is like a dream. Do you think the dreams are real when you are in a state of dream? My question, once again, do you think the dreams look, seem, feel real when you are in the state of dreaming? You know that they are not real, you know that it was a dream only when you come out of that. While you are into the dream, in the dream itself, you feel everything real. Only when you get awakened, when you are awake, when you are out of dream, then you suddenly say, oh, that was just a dream. While in dream, everything is real for you. You actually hear people talking, you actually see things, you actually touch and feel the touch. Everything happens as if it's real. Exactly that is what I want you to do in the process of visualization. So I'm just referring to it as a daydreaming process, and visualization for success are similar. Until you are out of it, it has to be real. More and more you see these things, it will give real effects. So I suggest you practice it daily. What are the best times to practice? The best time to practice is at least twice in a day. Once, when you get up in the morning, you're just awake, you're still in the bed. Given the choice, you might sleep again. In that state, which is called as alpha state of mind, in that state you can practice this. Just close your eyes again and do this exercise, and then you can come out of bed and freshen yourself up, and the day starts for you. The second best time is night. Just before you sleep, when you are actually feeling sleepy, you can immediately close your eyes, do the whole exercise and go to sleep. See, the word of caution, when you get up in the morning, you have the whole day to face. So you can bring yourself out 1 to 5 and start the day. But when you do it in the night, you need not bring yourself out. Just say, instead of 1 to 5, just tell yourself, I am now sleeping, and when I get up in the morning, I will be feeling fresh, absolutely refreshed, as if you are totally rejuvenated. Don't bring yourself out. Just allow yourself to go into the sleep mode and tell yourself you'll be absolutely feeling refreshed and rejuvenated in the morning, and your subconscious will take care of the visualization part in the dreams as well. Visualize the same video again and again till you achieve your goals in reality. You can see another video, another exercise can be done for that, for different goals. But as I said, I repeat it again and again. I've told it at least 3 or 4 times by now. But still I'm telling it again because it is very, very crucial to see only one goal achieved in one exercise at one given point of time. You can do one in the morning, one in the evening, one in the morning, one in the evening, fine. Or you do two things in a day, two things in the night before you sleep. All that is fine, right? So, during visualization process or after coming out of it, you may also get some thoughts. Again, some kind of mapping with your subconscious memory is happening. So, you might come across some new difficulties, new problems. Just I am suggesting you to keep a separate journal. Make a separate notebook, make a separate diary where you will be recording your thoughts, issues, difficulties, problems and the success points also. In that journal, note all such limiting thoughts which will be limiting your manifestation process, which will be creating a kind of difficulty in your manifestation process through the visualization exercise, and work upon the solutions of that. See those solutions in a video format in next time you go into the visualization mode and find out how the achievement is there. Journalize all the success points also. These points will boost your confidence. Suppose you achieve some goal with this process, note it in that journal. Start with very, very small goals. As small as getting a parking area when you reach your office, which is not a great goal of your life, but which is a small thing. Whenever I go to that place, I get parking. People hunt for parking, but somehow I get parking. It's a small goal. Start with that. Work on small goals first. See the achievements happening. Celebrate the success. In real life also celebrate that success. Nowadays I always get parking. It's a good thing to celebrate, right? So friends, start small and then move on to the bigger ones. The theory I have already discussed about earlier is all just given here in the point form. I am just reading it for your summary form kind of. Understand that everything in this world is vibrating energy in various forms. Energy cannot be destroyed but can change forms. Different energy forms mean different objects and different situations in our real life, so-called what we call as real. Therefore, in short, I am summarizing, visualization is same thoughts getting impressed upon our subconscious mind. That's why I said same goal in this kind of exercise every time, no different goals. So same thoughts, same goals getting impressed upon in your subconscious mind. And what is the use of impressing upon this subconscious mind? It leads to manifestation. So manifestation means what is impressed upon subconscious mind again and again gets expressed in the reality. And expression in reality is nothing but manifestation. So, even when you have achieved all the goals, I wish all the success to you for achieving your goals. A time will come perhaps when I meet you again and you will tell me, probably over the phone, on email or in person, that sir, we have achieved everything by now by your method. Now what is that we should do this exercise for? Why should we do this exercise again and again when everything is achieved? I got my dream house, dream car, everything, dream job. Now what should I do by going to this visualization exercise again? Work on your peace and harmony, love, peace and harmony in your life. Even that is good. When you go to that level of your personal level, which I said as a personal level, when you go to that personal level after reaching 10 to 1, just do a simple affirmation. I'll give you a simple affirmation here. Every day and in every way, I am getting better, better and better. I repeat the affirmation. Every day and in every way, I am getting better, better and better. It's a beautiful affirmation. Applies to all areas of our life. Applies to all the betterments in our life. Every day and in every manner, I am getting better, better and better. Do this affirmation by going to your personal level. Even if there are no specific goals, do the visualization exercise. Do this affirmation. Every day and in every way, I am getting better, better and better. Use this positive affirmation. Use any kind of positive affirmation as a goal to achieve the success. And this is what visualization is all about. So as I take your leave from this lecture, I'll just wish you happy visualization. Use visualization very often. Use separate time, separate exercises to work upon separate goals or different goals. All the Olympic sportsmen, artists, creative people, business tycoons, everyone, all visualize to get the success which they desire. I hope Wiser Life Transformation Center and we school have brought to you a beautiful topic that you can actually use practically in your day-to-day life for achievement of your goals. So this is Rajendra Kulkarni. Once again, repeating just for your benefit, this is Rajendra Kulkarni on behalf of Wiser Life Transformation Center and we school giving you this lecture opportunity, giving you the opportunity to practice through this lecture and change your life for better. Thank you, thank you, thank you.